Hello race fans, sim fans, RC fans, Racing 393, sim racing. We're back onto Assetto Corsa, and ASR Formula have released some updates on some cars. As you can see here, we've got the McLaren MP4-7, that's the one in front of us there. The one at the back there is the Williams 14B, all from 1992. We've got the one in the background there next to the Williams. That one there is the Andrea Moda, and the one nearest here to the McLaren is the Minardi. I've got notes here. The M1 is that? Yeah, M192. As you can see, they're beautifully modelled. Close up of the McLaren there, made famous by many drivers, but this one with Ayrton Senna. Lovely sleek racing lines there with the McLaren. Detailing is absolutely next level. This particular design with the cowling that goes up and scoops back to the rear for the air intake, for the air into the engine, and the cooling which is on the side. Very, very sleek. Nice close up there is of the wheel, the disc and the rotor. Absolutely, well, the rotor is the disc, but absolutely amazing. We are going to test drive this McLaren. I would suggest that you the other cars do handle slightly differently and feel different, but there's been a lot of updates actually to this these group of cars. So we're here on ASR, their website. These have all been updated sort of late January this year. Particularly, I'm going down the list there. There's not a lot, but it makes a big difference to how these cars sound and look. I just scooted these into Content Manager like I normally would. We've got an updated sound. 3D surround in VR mode. We won't be trying that out, not today. It's the update to the 3D model and texture shoey. That's the helmet that both drivers wore, Senna and Berger. We've got real tyre textures from 1992 and some dust and damage. So not so much the damage, but I'm only taking this car around, but it'd be interesting to see what it sounds and looks like. So we're going to hop in to the McLaren 1992 MP4-7, and we're going to take it round Jerez 1994. So just sitting here in the pits at Jerez, you can see the weather. Not sure about how this track or the layout of this particular mod of the track, but look at the car. I sort of tend to look around the car initially when I'm in cockpit. It looks, yeah, really good. The tyre textures there, I've noticed they're a bit different because the Goodyear looks a little bit more raised. It looks a bit three-dimensional rather than just on the tyre. It looks really good from here anyway. Look down there a little bit. The mirrors, yep. Inside the car, the carbon fibre, sort of the top stock of the wheel there. Because as I run these, I don't run a wheel in game, so I've got this set as if it's my wheel. It looks like it's there on the car from where I'm sat. So we'll take it out just for a couple of laps.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
Very bright. Contrast is super high at this track.
We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
Don't really know the track, but the force feedback feels absolutely incredible. From what I can remember, the track is quite sweeping. I don't know it. Not well enough to go around it quickly. Try and get some heat into the tyres. So I'm going to take it round for a lap or two to get used to the track and the car. So I'll see you in a jiffy. So we've done a few laps. Tyres are sort of warmish. I still don't know the track that well. See there, but the car feels absolutely brilliant. When you get it right, it just turns in. Feel the power come on. Half the problem is I don't know the track that well.
Sector 1 time is good.
I don't think it's a particularly good version of the track, but that's nothing to do with the mod. Sounds well. It rides the curbs.
Your front tyres are cold.
New part of the track here I didn't know existed. You can see the brake rotors, you know, glowing when I brake. It's got good braking, like feeling of the brake pedal. Try and hit some of these apexes a little bit, I think. It's more of a sweeping track, but this car's phenomenal. They have done a very, very good job. Even though I need to learn this track a little bit more for the lines, but
Sector 2 time is good.
you can place it where you want it on the track. Past the end of the track, you know, those last few corners. Nice and grippy with this car anyway, at least. Lots of power. Right through the rev range.
You've just done a 145.15. Sector 3 time's okay.
So here's a quick replay of the track. Spoiler alert. I done a different lap on a different setting on the Soul setting, as I felt that this one, what I had, wasn't that good. Anyway, around Jerez in this McLaren MP4-7. Looks amazing. It sounds amazing. It actually handles really well. Again, it's a track that I don't particularly know in this configuration. But you can really push the car. But it does have a limit, like most cars, I know, but it sounds incredible coming down the straights there. These were, as far as these were turbocharged, a bit wide there. But they've changed a lot of the things on the cars regarding the tyres. Apparently they've got real textures. I've not had a chance really to look at them, to be honest. It's got some good brake disc glow on the brakes when you're heavy on the brakes. Force feedback's amazing, but again, that's down to the Assetto Corsa. So we give it some come out the corner. The fast part of the track is this end bit into the final left-hand hairpin, and on the power as we come out of the corner onto the main straight. This car is incredible. Spend some time on this car and you will not be disappointed. So that's the end of this one. A couple of laps around Jerez. 1994 rendition of the track. don't particularly know it well myself. It is a sweeping track. It's in other games, other sims, an older version, mid 80s or late 80s. I do have that version, but I thought I'd get 94 is kind of nearer when these cars are based in the 1992 when they would have been used. My mind doesn't go back that far. I don't recall these cars going around, Jerez. I could be wrong. But that's the end of that. All the other cars I would recommend that you go and have a look at. They've all been updated. I've done the McLaren with Senna. I do like the Williams of that era. And in fact, the other cars are really good as well. But I'm a bit of a Senna fan. I do like McLaren as a rule. McLaren have always been there or thereabouts. I did particularly like the livery of the Marlboro McLaren in this era, but the other McLarens have been pretty good throughout time, if I'm honest with you. So that was the McLaren MP4-7 by ASR Formula, the new update late January 2023, again around Jerez in 1994 in Assetto Corsa. I'll put a link in the description of just ASR Formula. Go and have a look yourself, have a read of the update, see what you think. But other than that, amazing. I quite like that. When the F1 stuff gets updated, I'm always there. So onwards and upwards, as they say. It costs somewhere around €4.50 or €4.99 or something. I bought all four, about 17 and a half quid, I think it cost me. But anyway, get along there and have a look and support those guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.